All right, and welcome back, everyone, to the Osu Taiko World Cup 2025. We are here in the finals with a losers bracket match with two very highly competitive teams here, Chile and Taiwan, and 6th versus 5th seed. I feel like it's going to be close just by seeing the seeding, but I am Ethan, and I am joined by Youngin.
Good morning, everyone. It's only very morning for Asia, so same time as Taiwan, but I'm here to cast this match between Chile and Taiwan. Got a bit of an interesting event from previous few weeks. Singapore, despite being the 4th seed, we know that they are kind of more like an early stage team. In late stage, they might fall off a little bit, so they lose to United Kingdom last weekend, and United States, a 3rd seed, got a bit of an interesting result against China, and China actually upsetting United States, causing Chile and Taiwan to be our highest seed left in the tournament, and they'll be fighting for top 3. Chile has never touched a podium in the Taiko World Cup, and Taiwan has always been getting 2nd or 4th place. So we'll see all the bans. Hard Rock 2 being banned by Taiwan, and Chile bans next.
Yeah, I am really excited here to see this, and Chile's going to be banning No Mod 6. Chile, as you've said, has not really touched the podium. They've gotten a little bit close in some years, but not quite there, and this is the farthest they have gone so far. And now only one match separates them from getting their first time podium in Taiko World Cup history.
And that will be a history for sure, because every year we get a new 3rd place in top 3, like a new 3rd place. Last year it was United States, and this year they failed to replicate that, so Chile could be the one to do that. And despite Taiwan have at least achieving 6 years in, I believe 6 years in 2nd place, but they actually has never wished to 3rd at all. So we'll see how it turns out. First pick from Chile, and they're gonna go for free mod 2, low speed fake lyric.
Yeah, and kind of interesting to see Fremont being picked for the first pick of this match, because in both Chile's match against the UK and in Taiwan's match versus China, Fremont was picked as the first map, although it was Fremont 1 in that case instead of Fremont 2. So it's a bit interesting of a difference.
Chile is probably the best free mod team in the entire tournament outside of Korea and Japan. So I'm not surprised that they're gonna go in for this map at first.
Yeah.
I thought free mod 1 would have been a slightly bit safer choice from Chile, but I can see why they decided to go for free mod 2 and decided to just go for mod combo. Obviously all Koshima, Masu, Teruyama, and on the other team we got Polemo, Harryada, High Greeks. Should be all 5 players on Hidden, and Harryada is the only exception going for Hard Rock in this map, because he has already memorized, as shown on the last match, grabbing a 99% in this map. But Chile has possibly 2 FCs again in this map, so this is a really high tall order for Taiwan to overcome. But it's not over just yet, because Chile 3rd player Teruyama has a bit of a lower score compared to most Taiwanese players first time they play it.
Yeah, so there might be a 3rd player syndrome type of situation to look out for in that case. But looks like we're about to be getting started right away here into the first map of this match here, picked by Chile. Looks like everyone's going to be going with 1 mod, so there's not going to be any mod advantage for either team. And actually, there's only 1 Hard Rock player in the entire lobby, Harryada. So that's very interesting as well.
Yeah,
it's only
like
1 Hard Rock player, but yeah.
In this one is basically memorized that speed up part, and also reading decently high S3. The lower BPM of it's like a speed up version of like Hard Rock. It actually helps Harryada. It's not like 250 BPM style times one for Hard Rock. It's more like 190 BPM times 1.3 SV Hard Rock on some sessions, and that helps Harryada. But yeah, first miss from Teruyama. Like I mentioned, the lower score in this map compared to the other 6 players, the other 5 players, but Orko and Chiba and Masu are just too insane in this map.
Yeah, Taiwan's going to be taking the early lead here off of that miss from just before. Everyone in the lobby, though, still holding on to fairly high accuracy. Terayama did drop a few 100s alongside the miss, which is going to hurt Chile's score just a little bit, but still incredibly close here. Chile is going to have to watch out, though. They can't really afford too many other misses if Taiwan's going to continue playing like this. Oh, and another miss from Terayama! And actually, that's quite a few misses there. Just as their accuracy is starting to climb back up, they're going to pick up yet some more strings of misses. Now, Taiwan's lead going well over 20k. Chiba Masu missing on the slowdown. This is looking pretty scary for Chile here.
That is big for Taiwan because you expect Orko, the Chiba, and Masu to perform absolutely the best, and they are one of the few that can actually carry this map, but now there's no FCs. Only Orko left, but there's freeway on Taiwan. This speed of session, Ariana only missing one final note on the final cat on the offhand switch, but not offhand switch, but the hand switch. Ariana finds a break again to trade it though, so a bit of a lead to Taiwan as they still have 2 FCs going on strong with Hidden so far. Despite the low F from High Greeks, they are still winning.
A miss from Chiba Masu right there. I think that might seal it potentially. The score lead is still very close though. If anyone on the side of Taiwan picks up a huge string of misses, it could easily flip on over, but Chile cannot afford many more misses here, or they might be seeing an early breakpoint here on their first map pick of this match. Ooh, everyone hits that stream. Only a bit more map left here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of surprised by Chile going for this as the first pick instead of 3 mod 1, and now Taiwan is around 2 misses in the lead, and 3 as Terayama missing again. Speed up as the session's on. Terayama, can he hold on to the last one? And seems like he did. That's gonna be a 40,000 points, a very safe buffer for the Taiwanese team, and seems like our first map, it's going to be a break from Polamo and Terayama, but that safe buffer from 40,000 really helped Taiwan in that case, and Taiwan really takes the first breakpoint in the match. FCs from High Greeks and Orko, but Orko's accuracy are just so good, but Chiba Masu missing twice in this map really causes his points, and there goes Chile's first pick.
Yeah, it looked like Terayama just really was struggling to gain any consistent combo throughout the map. It seemed just as they were about to start to stabilize, they would pick up a miss, and that was really hurting Chile's score overall there. Although Polomo missing like 9 times at the end was really scary, because if they didn't have 40k of buffer room at the end there, they might have just randomly just lost the pick last second. So that could have been scary for Taiwan, but now Taiwan is looking to be in a really good position, getting an early breakpoint on Chile's first pick, and now they have their next pick right here.
Like I mentioned, Chile does have the possibly best 2-player combo. Like 2 versus 2, they're probably one of the best team. But their third player on maps, such difficult maps such as like this 3 mod, may have a bit of a trouble going up against, like, matching the rest of this 5 players, and it shows on the first map, and it shows on last time they played the map as well. So I'm kind of surprised that they decided to go for 3 mod 2 first. I thought 3 mod 1 would have been the correct pick, and now Taiwan, after I would say surprising a lot of people on Hidden 1, now just going in Hidden 1 again, not hiding it anymore, decided to go for early pick. Green Regeneration.
Yeah, and this is going to be a bit of a scary pick here for Chile, because Taiwan had a really good team score on this against China in their previous match. Let me check if... Did Chile play this in their previous match? Let me see.
No, they did not.
Ooh, okay, so there's no info on the side of Chile, but we know Taiwan can do pretty well on this map.
Chile should be around similar to last map, where Orko and Chiba Masu should be able to perform quite well in this map. Their third though, it's mostly gonna be like a filler player. On a map like this, Chiba Masu and literally Chiba Masu basically grab into DGTS top 12, or because of able to play hidden on a very top level. So it's expected for him to perform as well as Orko, possibly. But Teruyama being the third player, also decent at hidden, but on a difficult map like this. We'll see how he performs, and I think it's all come down to him. Can Chile take this pick? Pretty sure the rest of the two should overperform, and beat every Taiwanese player. But Taiwan just hacks the team 3 vs 3 dynamic here.
Yes, there could be a third player syndrome here for the side of Chile. Taiwan is going to pick up the first miss of this map here, although the accuracy difference is so overwhelmingly favoring Taiwan that it's still going to be favoring them. Oh, and that miss from Teruyama is going to make Taiwan's lead extend even further here. Along with the accuracy drop, Teruyama struggling here with this map. Ulq, though, is picking up a miss, though. And now Chibamasu, the last full combo for the side of Chile. This is already looking pretty scary here for Chile on this pick. The lead continues to grow.
So far, a pretty decent lead from Taiwan, but looking for accuracies. Very good score from Chibamasu. Once again, like I mentioned, beating every single player from the Taiwanese team. And Orko as well, the accuracy actually matches and actually higher than every single player in Taiwan as well. But just Teruyama unable to recover to match up against any other players in this map. An unfortunate situation for Chile.
Yeah, although Ulq and Teruyama are about to get above 400 combo here, so they're at the max combo cap, which could help them out a bit if Taiwan picks up a miss here soonish, but it has to come by soon. There's not a lot of map left. Chile have to hold on if they want to have a chance of getting a breakpoint here. Harryata and Teruyama trading misses, but it's still going to be favoring Taiwan. Although High Greeks picks up a lot of misses there. Now the lead is suddenly looking shaky. Teruyama, Harryata keep on trading misses back and forth. It's so close here, but it's starting to favor Chile as Harryata's picking up even more misses as they get to the end. And now Chile getting a last second just breakpoint out of nowhere due to Taiwan collapsing there at the end, unfortunately. Oh my goodness.
And that's going to be the point for Chile.
Wow, I am just speechless.
We look at the last map, we thought Taiwan would have got this. Like, they should get 3 FCs, like almost 3 FCs in the map. But this time, despite Teruyama getting an 850k, a lot lower score than... Actually, not that a lot lower score, because Harryata missed a lot at the end. But was almost like seemingly like 100,000 points below everyone else in the lobby. It's still enough for them to carry on this pick. Chibamasu with an absolutely amazing FC, and Orko almost with an amazing FC as well, only missing at the start of the map. And 1.045 million on this pick, Jesus.
Yeah, that is wild. Ulq and Chibamasu's accuracy just absolutely helped Chile just steal that breakpoint at the last moment. They held on just long enough there to be able to clinch at the last moment. And now both teams tied up 1-1. Both teams getting a breakpoint right away on some very interesting starting picks. That's the starting pick from Taiwan seemed to be really favored towards them, but unfortunately it is a breakpoint in favor of Chile. Alright, well, now that the next pick is towards Chile, it looks like they will be calling a timeout. Do you have any pick predictions here?
Again, there's this very there's very obvious choice from Chile, and I mean, they just don't touch the no mod pool, except no mod 4 possibly. They have hidden 2. I would say that's a very good pick for Chile. Not only that, even that is also free mod 1. Just go for the more hidden hard rock builds for maps. Because Hidden 2 as well also plays like a hidden hard rock due to the S3 speeds up. Not slow sessions, but you just see the players on the Chile on the slow sessions. Chibamasu and Orko did not get tripped up by that at all. Again, Hidden 2, Chile has a bit of a third player issue, but Taiwan basically has every player issue on that map, so there's no one in Taiwan able to at least match up to any single player in Chile, so I think that's a pretty good pick. 3-mod 1, again, I think Chile has like four hidden hard rock players on that map. Teruyama, Miyuchi, Orko, and Shibamasu. Just one of them can just put on hidden hard rock and they can instantly win that pick, and they can win that pick quite consistently. Because I think Taiwan is not that good of a team of hidden hard rock, and has been shows in previous years and also this year as well. Their hidden players are really good at hidden, their hard rock players are really good at hard rock, but they basically never cross forward against each other outside of Ariada.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like they're probably going to opt for free mod 1 here, is probably my guess. Or if they don't want to go with free mod 1, then it's hidden 2. After that, though, definitely no mod pool is very scary to play against Taiwan.
Yeah, but this no mod pool is not the most difficult just yet compared to the modded picks. I can see why they decided to not go for the mod picks, but I do believe those are pretty decent picks later on. On the easier maps.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we'll be seeing a hidden 2 for Chile's pick. Makes a lot of sense. Chile is very consistent on this map and these type of maps in general.
Yeah, Hidden 2. Basically the 3-mod 2 version 2. 3-mod 2 version 2.
Yeah.
not even just the map. Look at the mapper, look at the song artist.
It is very much just free mod 2 but forced hidden, I guess.
Yeah.
Thinking about I didn't think about that actually. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, even the BPM
but they do
change
play somewhat similar.
Is quite similar. The BPM change. I guess there's no stupid speed up sessions to kill hard rock players because it's not needed. But the map generally has higher BPM in some sessions as well, and some really slow down sessions. And I'll say this is actually probably one of the hardest maps in the entire pool.
That's fair, yeah.
Oh.
It's definitely a hidden 2 that, like, you come in here going like, alright, it's hidden 2, surely there isn't any, like, really stupid hard to hit slowdown sections, and then you come and play it and you're like, oh my goodness. It feels like it's just got a little bit of everything almost. Just trying to, like, make you mess up somewhere. It's like, you really do have to just be very good at a lot of different skill sets to do well on it.
It's similar to last weekend semi-final, not last weekend, but last year's semi-finals Hidden 2, also by Cosmo Busosu P. Despite being the speed up hidden, there's slowdowns at the start, so you technically has to be good at hidden to play the map. And unlike the last week's Hidden 2 in this year's Taiko World Cup, where it's 250 BPM S3 hidden, it's more like a mechanics map. Even if you're not that good at hidden, you can probably still get like a 800k as long as you have the mechanics, which showed by some hard rock players last weekend. But this weekend, I think hard rock players cannot play this map because it's so quick and it's hard to play.
Yeah.
Hard to play and slow down session as well, so you actually need to be good at hidden. Again, Chile probably gonna be having the exact same strategy as the last couple of maps, that they just have Orko and Shibamasu plus one extra player. This time it's not Teruyama, this time it's Miyuchi. Miyuchi is very good when it comes to speed and stamina, but on a map like reading heavy map like this, he's usually here as a failure player.
Yeah, Miyuchi coming in for the first time in this match. We didn't see them in the first two maps. Chile had the same 3 people playing. And let me check. I believe Taiwan also had the same 3 people play, so there were no player swaps in the first 2 maps.
Yeah.
It looks like they'll be continuing for the side of Taiwan.
Seems like Taiwan has a bit of a roster swap compared to yesterday. No Yuema for Taiwan team. And they swap a bit of their roster on HD2. So that might meant something for them. It's gonna be Harry Ada instead of UML.
I guess they're experimenting with trying a bit of a different roster for this pick just to see how it might go.
Yeah,
They might have had two
Yuema
players with very similar scores.
Yeah, Yuema has a 830k yesterday. So that's why they may be trying to avoid that. Again, like I mentioned, Orko and Shiba Masu will be the one carrying for Chile on a pick like this.
Yeah, Miyuchi, ooh, a bit of a shaky start from them, but the missions are early on enough that hopefully they can recover and it won't be too bad on Chile's overall score if they can stabilize.
Yeah, he will miss on sessions that are just too slow to read, but the speed up session, he should be completely fine and actually probably even get the highest accuracy.
Ooh, another miss there from Miyuchi. Oh my, Miyuchi missing quite a bit there. Extending out Taiwan's lead even more. And now they're going to be at over 50k lead potentially. Oh, the accuracy drops from Taiwan are going to make it a little bit scary, but Ultco picking up his... And Shiba Masu, now just a full team drop from Chile.
That is a change! Oh my god, that's not what I was expecting.
Wow.
I was expecting last match, Shiba Masu get like a 99% FC on this map, which is absolutely insane, but seems like they're just not performing. Miyuchi with couple of breaks again gives Taiwan a bit of a lead, but there comes a hop out, and there goes Taiwan! I think an area out, it's gone! There's only Clevo surviving for the Taiwan team. Here comes Chile. They're starting to recover combos on the 300 and 200. Lead, it's going back to Chile for a tiny bit, but Miyuchi finds a break again. Gives a safe buffer for Taiwan.
Alamo trades that miss there, and now it's so incredibly close here. Not that much map left. Chile could take it if there's any more drops from the side of Taiwan. Taiwan need to hold on their combos, and they have a breakpoint secured here. But with not too much map left, I don't think Chile really has much map to come back in. As long as everyone on the side of Taiwan hits everything here at the very end, they have this. And it looks like Taiwan's actually going to be taking yet another breakpoint. Oh my goodness, we're seeing 3 breakpoints in a row here. What an insane map.
Wow. Wow.
Just absolutely insane. It looked like Taiwan might have accidentally just like choked just enough at the end there for Chile to take it, but it looks like they stabilized right at the end and they kept themselves in check to be able to take that pick. But oh my, this match is absolutely defying, like, I guess, what we were expecting with each pick, like, going into it so far. Like, I'm starting to just, like, second guess myself on, like, what we could be seeing.
I think that's a pretty good pick from Chile, honestly. I think that's an underperformance from them. Like, you can see the scores, like, again, like I mentioned, they have just flat out better accuracy. And I think Miyuchi played as well as he could. Like, maybe at best he can hit 900k, but, like, passing 900k is quite tough because of all the slow sessions. But Orko and Shiba Masu missing once to twice in that map really cost us their pawn. Because if you see they did in last match, they actually almost got 1.4 million. And I can see that being a pick from them, just hoping for a 2-man carry, because it's completely possible. And Taiwan's score also got a lot better because Harry Ada come in replace UML, and then Polemo also performed a lot better than yesterday in terms of accuracy, and that really helped Taiwan for taking that point. So I would say it's underperformance plus slightly bit of overperformance. And now Taiwan going back for no mod 7.
Yeah, getting into quite a tricky map here. Oh my. This map is quite a doozy, and it looks like we'll be seeing Taiwan swapping out one of their players, Monkey D. Luffy, coming in for the first time in this match. Player that has been around for quite a while. If you've been around the scene and seen a lot of the previous Taiko World Cups, you've seen this player around.
Yeah, he has been playing Taiko World Cup since, I believe 2014, so he has been, or 2015, so he has been playing Taiko World Cup for at least 10 years. which is absolutely insane.
Over a decade is just, or now a decade is just absurd to say.
Yeah, absolutely insane. But no mod 7, we're going back to Kaite Genso Toshi. This is a map that is just very weird. And it only has 800 combo. So this map is like your standard scoring system map. You can literally just tank your score in one match and completely RNG. But in terms of accuracy approach, I do believe Taiwan just have a flat out better team score on a map like this. But this is a very RNG map. Again, Chile probably has 1 to 2 player on this, and therefore it's here to suffer. And let's see, can the able to keep up with the rest. And Teriyama the first one finding breaks.
Yeah, on a map like this, every single 100 and every single miss just matters so much more due to the just low note count. Only 800 notes total means that just every miss is going to matter that much more. So far, everyone, except for Teriyama, holding on to full combos still. Ooh, lots of 100s from a lot of players. Overall, going to be favoring Taiwan, though. Hariyata with 99.5% accuracy going to the second half. That is pretty crazy.
What is he doing? Second half is technically easier in the ending, but before they need to go through the hardest part of the map, which is this part. This part is extremely hard to play because of the snapping changes. As we do see, Teriyama is finding a lot of struggles. Ibex also finding miss, and Shibamasu reverting the KD, and hit the SD, KD. Drops a lot of score as well, but now here comes the slightly bit easier part, and Taiwan already 90,000 points in the lead, and there goes Oracle, and that is basically it.
Yeah, that Mr. Oracle seals it. No, Hariyata has still kept up their accuracy. Oh, they did drop like 1 or 2 100s there, but still, that accuracy is insane on a map like this. Oh, Hariyata picked up a lot of misses there at the end, but it is still very much sealed in favor of Taiwan. And now Taiwan are up 3-1 here.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Chile has 1 to 2 player on this, but their effort just could not keep up with the rest of the lobby. Unfortunately, this is, I would say, probably should be the first map Taiwan goes for. I thought after looking at yesterday's lineup, I thought this was the most obvious pick, but probably because of the first breakpoint, they were like, let's how about change a bit of things. And now they pick back I would say, their most confident pick and wins it and takes a breakpoint. And Chile respond back with their most confident pick on my book. Galaxy in the toy box is Hidden Hard Rock time.
Yep, Chile, a very, very good Hidden Hard Rock team, so definitely expecting some pretty good scores from them here. Although it's their shaky performance on Hidden 2 can be a little bit scary, because it looks like they're maybe not feeling the best, at least in the first half of the match, but they could definitely start bringing it back here now. And Chile's in a bit of a scary spot, because if Taiwan gets another breakpoint, it could be a little bit scary for them, especially on a map like this where it's very comfortable for them.
Yeah, again, I can see Chile putting on 3 Hidden Hard Rock. The main problem of Chile on this map is more like Shibamasu with Hidden Hard Rock playing on OD10. He can read, but acting it may be a bit of trouble. However, the other team has a problem of even putting Hidden Hard Rock on a map like this. When you see Monkey DLV on the board, you know that he's not putting HGH sharp. I'm going for a solid 1 Hard Rock mod. Hariyata and UML should be going for Hidden Hard Rock, but again, they are up against a Titan in this map. Yeah,
they have quite a big hill to climb, although, ooh, we're seeing Hidden Hard Rock from Hariyata and Yui Biao, actually. And yeah, we might be seeing, okay, well, there's still going to be a mod advantage here for Chile, because it's triple Hidden Hard Rock time. Oh my, okay.
Like I mentioned, I think Chile actually has 4 Hidden Hard Rock on this map. I do believe Teriyama is also good enough to put on Hidden Hard Rock on a pick like this. They are just...
That is insane.
They're just that good. They are just that good at Hidden Hard Rock.
Yeah, we'll have to see if maybe the mod advantage ends up biting them, or if they can keep up with Hidden Hard Rock here. It is free mod 1, so it is the easier free mod.
Chile should have 3 player on the map, a 4 player on a map like this. this is probably one of the easiest in the pool, and the hidden hard rock really pays off if you're able to play the map, especially if you're no mob player, you're not no mob, but hard rock, one single mob player, you only finds a break. And you also responding with a miss with Monkey D. Luffy in the same time, so hugely involved Chile at the south of the map already.
Yeah, this is already looking pretty scary for Taiwan. Yuchi did pick up a miss there, but Harryada immediately traded it after, and Yuchi still has higher accuracy than them. Oh my, lots of misses coming from the side of Taiwan, from Monkey, Luffy, and Yui Miao, and now the lead is just climbing even more for the side of Chile. This is already looking like the pick is almost sealed here. Chile just needs to hold on to their combos, and it's just completely sealed. But they can afford quite a few misses and quite a few act drops here.
Orko is the lowest hidden hard rock score on Chile.
Yeah, no, that's insane. And they're almost at 99% accuracy. Miyuchi is looking absolutely on fire here with 99.5% accuracy going into the end of this map. We might be seeing an absurd team score here from Chile if all of these players give up their accuracy. Oh, Chibamasu did pick up a miss there at the end.
Unfortunate. But that is team score in a half for Chile. Nothing for Taiwan to respond. There goes a break from Harryada and Yuemao. And that's basically it.
Yuchi did miss at the end.
And that's basically it. And there goes, meaning Orko at the end is still the top score for Hidden Power in the entire lobby. 3.2 million for Chile.
100. Oh, wait, no, 11 100s there from Orko. 5 misses. Oh, wow. The overall team score, though, from Chile is absurd on this map. Like, it is insane to me how good Chile is at hidden hard rock.
Yeah, they just got the power to read. Shibamasu picks up his score quite a bit today, but the rest of the two members drops a bit more misses compared to yesterday. So they got basically the same score. And Taiwan, like I mentioned, doesn't have people who can comfortably put on 2 bots on a map like this. So a very expected pick for Chile, and then finally going for it. And honestly, I thought 3 more should be the ban from Taiwan. So I'm kind of surprised that they are banning out Hard Rock 2 instead. But now, I would say the most one-sided picks are gone. So let's see what picks are left. Taiwan have DP2. Have Hard Rock 1, have No Mod 3, have No Mod 2. I think those are all 4 pretty pickable maps. No Mod 1 is a coin flip. And
yeah, No Mod 1 is absolutely coin flippy.
And they pick it just now, it's gonna be a bit weird, so they're gonna go for Hard Rock 1 instead. It's Color Printer. It's accuracy back.
Yeah, it's gonna be, honestly, I feel like if I were to compare this map to any other map, it does feel a little bit similar to Nomad 7. Just like with the accuracy challenge and stuff, although this one's a little bit less RNG.
Yeah, this map mapped by Simply Simpy. BPM 145. The difference is that it's polyrhythm at OD 9.8. So you need to use your eyes to play the map, and it's hard.
It is quite a tricky map.
He said the nonsensical hard rock map.
Definitely, and now underway with Hard Rock 1.
Yeah, this map I would say is basically resets everyone to the same base level. I would say Monkey, Harryada, and Orko should be pretty decent on a pick like this.
Yeah.
Probably over 1 million. The rest though, we'll see. Polemo is kind of the filler of this map, and Shibamasu usually able to keep up with Orko, but I would say this type of map is very awkward. Even with his playstyle, and OD10 as well, he probably gets a lot lower accuracy than some of the other maps in the pool.
Yeah, so far, Taiwan holding the early accuracy lead. Oh, the early accuracy lead starting to grow, actually, as quite a few 100s being dropped by Chile. Still very close here. No one dropping their full combo just yet.
So far, like I expected, Orko, Monkey, and Harryada on the top 3. And Chiba Masu a bit behind the 3, so does Polamo, and Miyushi a bit lowest, but the first pick from Polamo and missing on this one actually hurts quite a bit because the combo count is not high and it's supposed to be an accuracy back up by Miyushi trades it with a lot of 100s being dropped in the chorus, and it keeps Taiwan in the lead despite the miss.
Yeah, that miss right there could have been devastating for Taiwan, but Miyuchi's 100s keep on piling up, and a miss there for Miyuchi as well is gonna make Taiwan have an even greater lead here going into the last part of the map after this slowdown.
Shiba Masu is actually performing over Orko now, which is not what I would expect, but again they just have two very strong players to climb over. Harry and Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah, Miyuchi needs to stabilize here for Chile to have any chance of coming back at the last moment, but with a score lead this big and it being more of an accuracy battle kind of map, it's going to be really difficult for Chile to come back into this. And as we get to the end of the map here, no real breaks.
And Chiba Masu actually becomes the highest score on the board. This is not what I was expecting. That's absolutely insane.
Wow.
28 100s on the map. If you think this guy could not play all these hand, he proves it wrong. 28 100s on this map. Closely followed by Harryada and Monkey D. Luffy and Orko. And it was a battle between Polamo and Miyushi, and Polamo safely winning that due to the accuracy being half of Miyushi. And there goes Taiwan's 4th point.
Yeah, that accuracy from Chiba Masu is crazy. We're seeing some really solid scores here from Ulko and Chiba. It just seems like Chile's really struggling to fill in the 3rd slot here. I think the pool is just increased in difficulty enough from last week that Chile is sort of having like a lot of 3rd player syndrome on a lot of these maps here, unfortunately.
And DT1, it's time to time travel. This is a very old song, a very classic when you need it. And there's some very classic players on the board. Orko, Monkey D. Luffy, these are some very old names. This map by Foxaru, 240 BPM after the double time has activated. This map has a lot of doublets, kind of your old times mapping, and I can see this map being very diverse from person. Some player thinks this map is actually very easy, and some player thinks it's very difficult. There's a bit of an SV to trip up players, but the hardest part is mostly about the 240 BPM burst.
Yeah, it's just acking those bursts and hitting them very consistently is very difficult, and also just trying to not drop on them. That's going to be really the thing that really decides this pick, is just those bursts. If the players can hit it, then their team could get a pretty good score. If they're struggling to hit it, then it could be devastating for their team.
Yeah, it's a FC 98% or 96% type of map. There's some may even think this map is just really easy, which we might see in the winner's bracket.
Yep. Alright, starting right up here. Taiwan with the early accuracy lead just by a couple 100s. Miyuchi picking up an early miss. And also the accuracy of Miyuchi is a little bit scary, although they're starting to recover it now. Yimiao does trade that miss from Miyuchi.
Her break is a bit better than her break is a bit more than Miyuchi, but Miyuchi's accuracy accuracy count is a lot lower compared to UML, and that's why Taiwan's still in the lead despite UML missing a lot later and missing more than Miyuchi. And here comes the chorus.
Yeah, still overall just accuracy lead towards Taiwan. I think we're going to be needing to see another miss from the side of Taiwan for things to flip over to the side of Chile on this pick. It's just the accuracy lead is just overall still favoring them quite a bit.
Yeah, really good act from Orko, trying to carry on for their team. But again, this map, like I mentioned, is very different from person. It seems like Shiba-Masu is the one that differs on the map like this. There goes a break from Palermo, so there's still a chance for Chile as the 1/3 sessions slowly crawling back the lead. Chile slowly crawling back the lead.
That's actually really huge here. There's only one full combo left to the side of Taiwan, and it's on Harriata here to try carrying them and keeping them in this pick here. And another miss from Polomo is gonna actually cause the lead to go confidently in the side of Chile. Harriata, the last full combo for the side of Taiwan, right towards the end of the map, is gonna seal the pick for Chile. There's not really too much map left here.
They just need to hold on to the combos. One more KI.
If they can just hold other combos, it's very much sealed. Shiba-Masu does pick up a miss. It's not going to be enough. There's going to need to be more misses. Ulco does miss, but it's not going to be enough as there's just not enough map left. And Chile are going to take the map.
Really good scores from, I would say, everyone on the board above 1 million points.
Yeah, very good scores all around here.
Palermo matching Shiba-Masu, but the main difference, I would say, is Orko's accuracy compared to everyone else. At least 15 below everyone on the board. It's going to be a very impressive score, but unfortunately he finds quite a break at the div spike session.
Yeah, and now Taiwan with the next pick here. Chile need to get a breakpoint soon here, because otherwise, if it just keeps on going back and forth like this, Taiwan will just take this. But this match is looking incredibly close. We're getting down to a lot less picks now. There's only actually one mod pick left, DT2, and then it's just no mods after that. Looks like both teams are kind of wanting to avoid the no mod pool for the most part.
Well, from what I think is that Chile actually thinks Taiwan is too good at no mod. So does China, so they basically completely avoid the no mod pool. And then it turns out that Taiwan possibly may not be as good as no mod as everyone thought, so they also are not picking no mod. So that might be the case why they are avoiding no mods in both match that Taiwan plays. Because in general, the image of Taiwan is that they're just extremely good at no mod.
Yeah, looks like Taiwan actually will be calling for a timeout here. Makes sense, as both teams are kind of at a point now where all of their comfort picks are basically completely out now, and it's sort of, I guess, down to how you're feeling on certain maps here for deciding which map to go for. I don't think we'll be seeing DT2 from Taiwan. Probably going to be finally going in more into the no mod pool. Not really sure where they might go, though.
I think No More 2 is a pretty pickable map for Taiwan. Again, just going for maps that they don't have third player on. Because looking at yesterday, Chile actually has a bit of a third player issue on tag maps in general. So I think No More 2 could have been the pick there. No More 1, I think everyone can play it. I can see Taiwan picking it because they are scared. They are pretty safe pick team. No More 3, it plays up to Miyuki's strength, and I think plays up to anything that Miyuki's strength. Like play up to third player strength for Chile should not be the pick here. Despite Chile may not be the most confident, they're just better picks out there. No More 4 up on the air. I'm not too sure how both teams are gonna do, but they're avoiding it. And No More 5. Same could be said, but I believe Chile has a bit of an advantage on No More 5. Double Time 2, on paper it favors Taiwan, but Miyuki's 500 performance from yesterday kinda scared Taiwan, I do believe.
Yeah, I feel like Taiwan, if they didn't see Miyuki pull out that score, they might have already picked it potentially, or they might have used it for this current pick.
Yeah, Taiwan has like 5 DT players, like 4 DT2 players. The only reason that they're not picking it, for me, like what I think. It's probably just avoiding Miyushi upset again. And there goes, they're asking for a pick for Taiwan.
All right, should be seeing it any second here. Taiwan really debating on what they want to pick, and it looks like it will be Nomad 5 here. Okay, so this is a little bit of a scary pick. I feel like if Chile is going to get a breakpoint, this could be the start of it. This could be it, and we could be seeing a fully tied up game.
Oh, I'm not too sure about this pick, honestly.
This pick is a little bit scary. I mean, with a map like this, it could just come down to one bad note lock.
And not even then, this map is not that difficult compared to the rest of the pool. It's about stamina, OD 7.7, 240 BPM with 1/3 streams. Long streams, the pattern gets harder on the second half especially. And also this map is a bit on the easiest side despite the SL saying no. But the hardest part of this pool is mostly about the leading picks and not mock pools in general. And I can see 3 Chile player doing very good on this, and Chibai Master wants to play in another globe map instead of playing his globe map.
I almost didn't notice it because the thumbnails are somewhat similar on it. That's funny.
The alien cat.
They just really like that alien cat, not this one.
Yes.
Alright, on to Nomad 5 here. Taiwan's pick. Quite a lengthy map here, 4 minutes, so strap right in because we're going to be here for quite a while.
Yeah, Chibai Master may have a bit of a struggle on the monos because he's a DDKK player. But he has been performing quite well on these awkward stream maps. Back in another open rank tournament EGTS, Chibai Master destroyed a map with many monos. But Orko is gonna be the first to find a break, a person you would not expect to be finding a break to miss at the start.
Yeah, that's a very unfortunate drop. Just note locked the very end of that stream there, dropped a lot of misses. It's very unfortunate. Thankfully, it is early on enough that there is definitely a chance for them to recover. Although that miss from Chiba Masu, now leaving Miyuchi as the last full combo for the side of Chile, is going to make things extremely scary for them, as a lot of pressure is now on Miyuchi to hold that full combo. Oh, does pick up a miss, but they managed to not no lock, which is good. And Taiwan is looking just so incredibly consistent right now in this first quarter of the map here. Still, though, with a map that's as long as this, there is definitely still time for Chile to come back into the map here. But they're going to have to clean up their play very soon, or else it could be starting to roll in favor of Taiwan to a point where it's hard to come back.
A bit of a surprising pick from both Orko and Chibai Masu. Especially Nook Lock from Orko really causes the point. Another break there from Chibai Masu. Despite this time, the player dynamic has shifted. Miyuchi, despite being the third player filler on a lot of the map, this time actually outperforming almost everyone on the board. But Taiwan, what are you doing right now? 100 on full level, 2 from Periada, and 3 from Monkey. They have combined 6 100s so far in this map. Just one person in this round is enough to lose against Taiwan. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, no, these scores from Taiwan are absurd. If we don't see, a note lock, we honestly have to see, a major note lock from at least one of the players on the side of Taiwan for Chile to really have any chance here, because this accuracy, from all of these players, are just looking absolutely absurd. There is still a good bit of map left, but if everyone on the side of Taiwan keeps up these scores, it's basically sealed.
It's basically sealed against any other team. I think that team score can beat every single team in this tournament.
Yeah, no, Taiwan is looking to be really terrifying on this pick here. Chiba picked up another miss. Really struggling to stabilize here. Miyuchi still the last full combo for the side of Chile. A very impressive score from them, but the overall team score from Taiwan is just looking so dominant here. And with 1/4 of the map to go and over 60,000 point difference and climbing as Miyuchi actually dropped their full combo. Oh, Polomo did no luck a little bit there in the 1/3. Polomo missing a little bit more here. Still, though, there's so much buffer room for the side of Taiwan. We're going to be needing to see another note lock, and ideally for Chile, Monkey, Luffy, or Harryata note locking.
Seems like that might be it. There's just nothing to come back from. The map is too long, so 46,000 points is actually very high compared to the rest of the maps, and Harryata once again with just 3 100s on this map completely seals the deal for the Taiwanese team, and Orko missing with a nail in the coffin for this pick. There's nothing to come back from, and Taiwan seals the deal back to the 5th spawn. We were expecting to perform not as well, but it's all gone, it's all wrong. Taiwan no more is still a beast.
3 100s from Harryata on that pick. Wow. And the scores from Taiwan overall are just really, really solid here. Outside of like the note lock from Polo Mode, like if Polo didn't get that note lock, like that overall team score would like basically beat any team in the tournament, like no matter what. Just without a shadow of a doubt. And
no one foot makes Taiwan drop a bit of accuracy, so yeah.
Now Taiwan 1 map away from match point.
On to no more 4 picked by Chile, and Taiwan banned this last match against China, but I feel like there's a bit more reasoning behind the ban rather than just they're straight up not good at it. Let's switch bans this match to Hard Rock 2, so they might be hiding something from the Taiwanese team. And honestly, this might be a trap pick. Again, last match, Orko and Chibamasu was so good on this pick. Kyoshin's was also so super good until they kind of missed a lot in the ending. I guess they're really confident about this pick.
Oh, we're seeing a new player come in for Chile, Kyoshin's. Yeah, I want to say...
I was gonna say Kyoshin's has been the No More 4 player for the Chilean team. They just come in to play No More 4 every map, every weekend.
Always nice to have a designated No More 4 player, as they can be very tricky some weeks.
In Taiwan with High Greeks, Palermo, Harryata. As expected of a roster, very gimmick roster. These 3 players basically are the only 3 players who can play the gimmick map in the Taiwanese tournament, and that map was mapped by one of the hardest gimmick map for GP. So if they can play that, they should be fine on this map at all. Especially, the SVs are not that much of them. The main problem is about playing the patterns. So if they can Taiwan keep up on some of these patterns, SV should not be a problem for them whatsoever.
Yeah, looks like the early accuracy lead will actually be in favor of Chile, which we haven't seen on a lot of the maps actually. Usually the early accuracy lead is in favor of Taiwan. So that's kind of a good sign here for Chile, but still, there's quite a bit of map here. And that Mr. Kyoshin is going to make things pretty difficult for Chile, as that should flip over the score lead. Oh my goodness, that no luck right there is definitely going to flip the score lead right in favor of Taiwan.
Yeah, it seems like Taiwan once again just outperformed everyone's expectations. Last match, you thought they were better at Hidden 1, and they just pulled off a 2.96 million. Underperformed Hidden 1 this round. So far, not underperforming on the reading map. Very good scores on No More 4. But again, the even better scores from Orko and Shibai so far.
Yeah, Taiwan are looking just stronger than ever, honestly. And some more misses there from Kyoshin might seal it there potentially, but there is still another half the map, and everyone on the side of Taiwan needs to hold on. But we really need to see Kyoshin stabilize here in the last half of the map here. If they can stabilize their combo just a little bit, then maybe Chile can come back into this. Polomo picked up a miss there, but it wasn't really too big of a drop. It was just like 1 or 2 misses there.
Second half is slightly a bit harder that you can cause knock lock and such, so it's not over for Chile just yet.
Yeah.
Especially they have 2 100 FC from Morocco and 4 100 FC from Shiba Masu.
Everyone on the side of Chile needs to hold on though. Last quarter of the map, where things start getting really intense here. Everyone's holding on so far in this Ki. Let's see how long that can continue for. We're going to be seeing a miss from Ulco. There's only 1 miss there, but that could mean the difference between getting this map here for Chile. We could be seeing another breakpoint, and that miss from Kyoshins might finalize it there, but not too much map left. 60,000 score lead and growing. It basically seals it for the side of Taiwan.
Yeah, this part is the hardest part. We can see Kyoshins is just not locking Shiba Masu with a fantastic score, 5-100, but it's just not enough in this map.
And Harryata had 9 100s there. Ulco with 3 100, like some absolutely insane like accuracies from a lot of the different players in the lobby. But the overall team score is still gonna be favoring Taiwan, and now they're sitting here at match point with the next map pick. This is looking kind of grim for Chile here for their Taiko World Cup run here, as they need to win 3 maps in a row and then the tiebreaker right at the end in order to keep their Taiko World Cup dream alive, as it's a loser's bracket match.
Yeah, I mean, rough situation for Chile. What they need to win every normal pick, basically.
Yeah. And we're going to be seeing Nomad 1 here. This could be the start for potentially Chile coming back into this match for sure, as it's kind of a dice rolling map. It is one of the easier maps in the pool, might be the easiest map in the pool, some people might argue, but this map definitely could go either way, although Taiwan has had a slight accuracy advantage over the course of the match here, so I can kind of understand them opting for this pick.
Yeah, this map very easy compared to the rest of the maps. Just by being 7.35 star, the patterns on this map is not the most difficult, and SL is probably basically the same as the more the picks. And we have seen 3-way FCs on them, 2 to 3-way FCs on a pick like this, and Chile definitely need a map like this.
Yeah, this could definitely be a map that starts setting the momentum here for Chile to come back into this match. Stop the momentum that Taiwan's been slowly growing over the course of this match here.
They just need a 3-way FC, and it's definitely possible on a pick like this.
Definitely, but we're gonna have to see if they can perform, or if Taiwan might just end it right here and now and secure their spot in the top 3 of this year's Taiko World Cup. Coco dropping a few 100s in the beginning.
So far, Taiwan once again in the accuracy lead, because Shiba Masu is DDKK, so usually his act is not the most perfect.
Yeah, although their accuracy isn't low enough to where it's like really hard for them to come back if anyone on the side of Taiwan misses.
Yeah, it's definitely comebackable, especially if a couple of breaks from Taiwan, but so far, once again, if 6-way FCs, I can see Taiwan just winning this. So again, it's up to Taiwan to lose on a pick like this. Just flat out consistency. Ooh. And there goes the first pick from UML. So Chile has a bit of a lead.
It's not going to be by a lot though, just because Taiwan still has really solid accuracy. But it will give Chile the lead for now. They have to hold on though. They cannot afford many drops at all. Oh, those hundreds of Shiba Masu pretty scary. It might flip on over to the side of Taiwan if Chipamasu's accuracy doesn't stabilize.
Lemo also technically accuracy missing one of the doublet part. Drops a lot. Went from 2 100s to 10 100s.
Okay, looks like it was just client. I'm assuming, yeah, it looks like it's just client, hopefully.
Alright.
Just reset it there and then we'll be good.
No disconnections. Everyone, don't be scared.
Okay, that was scary. It looked like there wasn't a disconnection. It looks like just attorney client being a little bit silly. And actually, so far right now, assuming there wasn't any client misses, now Chile have an even stronger lead. Oh, actually, never mind. Okay, it looks like just a couple of client misses. Muchi, though, picking up some misses. And now Taiwan have a lead by just 9,000 points going into the final section of the map. It might just be sealed right there if everyone on the side of Taiwan holds on. And with not that much map left, there isn't really much. It is basically sealed.
And that's it! Taiwan closed it out again. The hopes of Chile for grabbing a badge for top 3. Accuracy dropped by Chipamasu is the difference on the part that we did not saw. Went from very high accuracy, but unfortunately just not there to keep up with the rest of the lobby. Ariada, 0 100, 1 misses, 1 flat out misses, and 2 misses from Yermao, 6 100s. Despite the efforts for Chile, unfortunately, it's just not enough for them to take the match, and Taiwan will be moving on forward to top 3 of the tournament, and Chile basically congrats they on getting the 3rd place, because yeah, the top 2 is a completely different beast, and if they manage to beat one of them, I think we'll be very surprised. But Taiwan will be grabbing the 3rd, will be at least on top 3, and Chile will be unfortunately moving out the tournament at 4th.
Yeah, a very solid run there from Chile throughout the entire tournament. I think before this Taiko World Cup started, not a lot of people were expecting Chile to come in and nearly get top 3, ending in 4th place. But here they are, and they made it incredibly far, and I am honestly looking forward to seeing Chile next year in Taiko World Cup, as I think if they can keep this roster and they just improve just a little bit more in preparation for next year, they could definitely come in and take top 3. I definitely think it's doable for them. But huge congrats to Taiwan for making top 3 yet again here. Last year they got 4th, and here they are now in top 3 yet again.
Yeah, again, Taiwan, South Korea, Japan will be the podiums. Yeah, we have seen this podium back in 2019, and it seems like we are back on that area once again. And you know, we are seeing the top 2 are different beasts. We haven't seen them destroying the map pools. We see a bit of a beast and players struggling in the lower half. Can Japan and Korea prove as one and still grabbing 3 FCs on every single map? Achieving 3 FC in any map in this pool would be absolutely insane. And despite everyone seeing Japan, probably will be like, oh, okay, it's just gonna be a sweep. Korea this year actually has a very solid team lineup. Piso,
yeah,
Rosemary, Apollos, Kombaku, Chosan, and Minix. The entire old player is coming back to go up against Japan once more and for all. And they take down the Super Titan, the Japanese team, with a bit of a smaller, weaker roster compared to what you expected from the back in the old times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, top 6 in the world. Can Korea take them down? We'll see in 12 UTC today.
Yep, we will see you all then.
And I guess that's all from us. Has been a very exciting match even.
Yep.
And I hope you all enjoy that match in the chat as well. And be sure to come back at twitch.tv/OsuLive in 12 UTC, 7 hours or 7 hours and 50 minutes from now on. And see you there. Goodbye.
See y'all then.